that he doesn't want anybody to see.
Hey,
and now, look, he looks just like Louis C.K. How did that happen? Wow. E-Rock has changed himself into Louis C.K., apparently.
Hey, Lou.
Hi, Louis. We're just in the middle of E-Rock wearing that hat, and it only means that he did something fucked up to his hair.
He's hiding something underneath that hat.
He still thinks he's at that age and stuff where he can, like...
Where there's any qualitative difference between how he looks?
Yeah, like highlight his hair or something. It's like, nah.
E-Rock, move closer to the guys here. Move your whole...
We want to see.
What did you do to your hair?
We don't know, but it's obvious.
Yeah, we don't know what he did. He didn't even bring it up. Sam is the instigator that came in and went, guys, just want to let you know, he has to take his hat off. And Sam's like the little busybody.
Right.
He's got to be the little rat.
All right, let's see what
I don't know what else Sam could be doing besides this.
No, I know. I know. He could be like a prison informant kind of a guy that winds up getting fucking killed. He'd have made a good one of those trustees in the fucking the ghetto
looking at
over there. And
you know what? Actually, my sister works for a software company, and she says it's the whole place. No one's working. Everyone's just trying to fuck each other. I mean, like trying to get each other fired.
Yeah, get each other fired to
all
move
anybody's ever. There's barely any software going on at all.
I don't know.
Yeah. Did you see the Apple documentary? They did a documentary about Apple, but it was all ex-Apple employees, and they're like, there's one guy, he's like, everybody thinks Apple's all cute with their quirky little commercials. He's like, it is the most cutthroat, fucking evil.
Oh, shit.
Of course
rotten
it has to be be that successful.
Hold on, calm down and let the headliners talk. Sam also with his hair.
Who else is coming in?
He also got me there.
You shouldn't have pluralized
Don't quit fucking teaming up with Joe, okay?
All right, let's go. Let's get this over with because we got Louis C.K. in studio.
Bit here.
Explain.
I haven't done anything to my hair in many years.
Oh God, this is gonna be really uncomfortable for everybody. Did you say or his body?
I thought that since it went over so well after my last vacation using Sun-In.
You used Sun-In and had highlights in your hair.
So I figured I'd go all in and do a complete change.
Oh my God!
No, we're gonna be so uncomfortable.
What is he doing?
All right. Oh no!
You want to take a guess as to what I did?
I want to see. I want to let the Pound people see this too.
I pray it's at least blonde.
I think he may have shaved it. What do you think? No,
I
it's
think
winter.
he dyed it.
It looks shaved because I don't see a lot of lumpiness.
Yeah, a lot of lumps.
I think he fucking dyed it. I think he fucking went to see Billy Burr or something, dyed his hair red. Watch. It's going to be red.
All right, let's go. Let's get this over with.
I think it's something with a razor.
Should we bet on this?
No,
cut or color?
Let's fucking see it.
Yeah, let's
Is it cut and color?
This shit out.
It's cut. It might be on the sides more shaved.
What is he? 1980s? Like Kid and Play?
It's a lightning bolt, you know.
All right, E-Rock. Let's unveil this.
Okay. Let's see.
It's not Richie Rich.
Oh my God! He looks like in Fargo, the guy that fucking. He's the guy in Fargo that shot Buscemi in the back.
We go to Pancake's house now.
Jesus.
We go to Pancakes.
Oh
my God!
Pancakes,
what was that product called? Come in, you fucking queer.
Oh wow, dude, that's fucking blondie blonde hair.
That's gay porn.
That's like the dude from
porn hair. Right?
That's the dude from Fight Club.
Oh man, yeah, the dude from Fight Club.
That's the dude from Fight Club, man.
Like Vanilla Ice if he was stung by a hornet's nest.
Oh no!
Hey,
Roland, what do you think?
Hey, not Slim Shady.
It's Vanilla Icebox.
Oh no! Oh, E-Rock, what did you do?
What the fuck is wrong?
Dennis the cunt. Oh, that's awful. He looks like Shane Reynolds when he plays in the playoffs.
Roland, grab a mic. What do you think?
That's bad.
Oh man,
Roland's loving this.
I'm sad.
You shouldn't have done that, man.
What are you doing?
I think it looks good.
When I had it done, it was pure white. And then it's
superior
not much better. It's not much better. Someone goes, "Wow, Billy Idol got fat." Oh shit!
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
This is what it used to look like 5 days ago. This is what it looked like.
What do you mean 5 days ago? Where have we been?
All right, it's whiter, but it looks the same. It's horrible. Man, what did you do? That is really, really blonde.
How old are you? What is part of a person's life does he do shit like that? You live alone, right?
No, I'm married.
You're married?
Why didn't you do your eyebrows so it matches a little?
Okay, I kind of get it.
What did your wife
You're married? Why not?
Yeah, just fuck it. But he's saying,
fuck you on your forehead in the morning.
It hasn't been 20 years. He just got married.
That doesn't take long.
That is really bright.
It's gelled already.
It's a bright blonde, man.
How old are you? Seriously?
33.
Louis is just like, oh, God.
I kind of like it.
Can we ask why?
I had talked for a while, Sam knows this on his show, that I wanted to recolor my hair again. I haven't done it in so many years, but this is going to be like a one and done.
No.
Yeah, I'm not
you'll do it
continue
again.
coloring it.
Oh, wow. Well, once is enough.
I think I figured it out. Because you look at that, and it takes away from you looking at the rest of him.
You think that's it?
Yeah, it's diverting attention.
Does the wife
I don't remember
like
what
it?
he looked like before, really. His hair
really dark.
Yeah.
His hair was just nothing,
mousy,
right?
Just whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's his insides.
What did your wife say?
She, it took her a little while, but
that means she hates it.
No, she likes it.
But she has no choice.
I went
She's
to her
married to you.
hairstylist and had it done.
Yeah.
I gotta admit,
Did you get your nails done
You went
too?
to his hairstylist?
Hers, yes.
Oh, man. That's
pay
much worse. This is like something you do in the sink because you're in a weird mood. If you actually went you got foil in your hair and read a fucking Glamour magazine. Jesus. That's a lot.
With the cotton between his
That's 'cause
toes.
you wanted to be on the air. Jesus Christ.
And he gets on the air a lot. That's the strange part, man.
Hey, Danny, you see this? Yeah.
I gotta admit, as I stare, it does kind of look better.
I kind of, yeah.
Like the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah,
It
it
just
kind of
looks
doesn't
like
look
one
that
of those
bad.
if he was
if you ask me.
If he was wanted and they did one of those, variety headshots where different ways he might look.
Yeah.
And you're too fucking blonde!
That's from Fight Club.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Looks like the Fight Club kid.
All right, well, you're
Oh,
right.
it's Pony Boy. Well,
That's hilarious.
Oh, no.
Did your friend die in a fire?
Stay fat, Pony Boy. Stay fat. Stay golden arches.
I think Eric's sad.
hey,
Eric's sad.
it's Stable Boy.
Why is he sad?
We can see in his eyes. He's not smiling
Jerry,
along.
he's standing at a fucking microphone saying, please shit all over me. I mean, what the fuck? It's like feeling bad for your toilet. I'm sorry, did I shit in you? I should have shit in the sink. Giving you a break for the day.
God.
Are you sad, E-Rock?
No.
It goes with his new
Nice,
name,
fine.
Sexy.
Sexy. He's taking this really seriously, the sexy thing.
You get your pubes done?
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
When you wear your hat like that, you look like Robin Williams in Popeye with the fucking...
The little blonde hair.
Oh, I got fats.
I loves me cream spinach.
We could see.
All right, well, there's the big reveal.
Anybody mention he looks like a professional wrestler now?
Yeah, he's going for the wrestling thing.
Bulk Hogan, maybe?
Still real to me.
What you need to see is when he gets sweaty, if he exerts himself and the face turns red. That's what that's supposed to look like.
Oh, yeah.
Red face and the blonde, bleach blonde. That's the porn look.
Yeah. Yeah, the money shot look.
Yeah. Yeah.
That does look porn starish.
Yeah.
Did you think for 2 seconds that it might look a little gay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This goes with a clean-shaven cock and balls. That's what this goes with. And body, like, you spray on tan.
Yeah.
That would look good on the beach. People will walk by and go, look at that sand dune with blonde hair. Okay, they're not all good. I had 4 good ones.
That was a little long, too.
4 out of 5
lengthy.
gets in the Hall of
It's
Fame.
pretty lengthy.
That was pretty bad.
It was.
Sand dune.
I'm sorry. You're right. Maybe you're laying on the beach and somebody walks by and goes, look at that cock and balls with blonde hair.
What would a beach have to do with that, Rich?
Yeah.
Enough about the beach.
All right, I'm just throwing them out, whatever sticks. I'm Barry Katz.
All right, there you go. We do have to take a break because we
Louis,
have holiday live reads.
We're not going over this again, but I guarantee what we did with the podcast, he would have been on my side.
All right, we'll explain next.
No, we don't want to do it next.
Well, you brought it up, so now we have to.
I'm just...
He's curious, so we'll do a short version of it next. All right?
CD on iTunes. Pick it up today. I'm not fucking around.
Fuck you, LouisCK.com news special.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I
saw that.
$5.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that next.
I saw that Beacon thing
before people get to work.
All right, still empty inside.
Actually
Rich Voss's CD.
Oh, good.
We're going to talk to Louis C.K. next.
The Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM.
We got the gang in today. Rich Voss. His CD is still empty inside, available on iTunes. And his My Wife Hates Me podcast, available at riotcast.com. Then we move on to Joe DeRosa, who's going to be at Caroline's, tomorrow, Joe?
Yeah, tomorrow, Thursday, and Sunday this week, I'm going to be there. 3 shows. Please come out. It's my first time doing headline spots there, and I hope the shows are good. I want them to be good.
All the smashing we do, Joe is funny.
All right, Rich. And the promo.
That's why he got Thursday and Sunday.
He wouldn't be in here if he wasn't funny. Let it be known, we only have funny guys on the show. So
thank you.
The promo code, though, because the listeners could save fucking money. O&A.
Yeah, and it's spelled O-A-N-D-A. If you give that promo code on the website or when you call, you get a discounted ticket. So come out, O&A fans. Let's have a good time.
Big discount, man.
Yeah,
save like $8 on the ticket.
Yeah,
$10 to see Joe DeRosa if you use that promo code. And then, of course, we move on to Louis C.K., who's setting the world on fire with this fucking Live at the Beacon thing, man. This is, every comic is going to do this.
It's doing pretty good.
I think
it is, right?
I'm not telling anybody how much I'm making.
Right.
I want to know so bad.
Don't say it. Not a peep.
Well, you're hiding it well with your clothing.
Yes. I know.
Well, that's smart. That's how you do this
Keep the money. No, I'm like one of those beggars that stands outside and he's got a Mercedes.
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
The news follows them to their apartment.
Let me say this. When I learned that Louis was doing this, I'm like, holy fuck, every comic in America is going to do this. This is brilliant. It's the way to do that, to move forward.
Well, the special has to be good.
Obviously.
Well, that's
and also,
true.
I have a lot of skill sets that help me do this. I produced it and directed it myself.
Right.
I know how to put something like this together.
Right.
And the company that does my show, I just had them. We just did accomplish too much at once.
Right.
They're like, don't just have them buy it. Tell them about 50 other things. Get their email address, all this, make them join, force all this shit down your throat.
Yeah.
And then they jack the price up.
Right.
So I made it $5, and you don't every detail we went through with me and the website guy, where it says opt in to the email address, it gives you a choice. Do you want to get emails or not? Yes is always pre-clicked for you, but we pre-clicked no, and it says no, leave me alone forever, you fat idiot. That's the choice.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's clicked, so you have to click yes.
And very good.
Most people do.
Or you're not going to get
70% of the people click.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And I was reading an article on,
psychology.
you're telling people don't fucking steal this thing.
Yeah. Also, the video is easy to steal because it's nothing. There's nothing on it.
Right.
It's like something I just put it out on my computer and there it is.
Yeah.
There's
very
no
trusting.
DRM on it. There's no anti-piracy. There's no regional. You can get it in anywhere in the world.
It's
burn it on a DVD.
But why'd you do that?
The honor system.
Why'd you do that? Just to make it even easier
to make it a better product. It's like if you made a nice product a nice waffle iron and then you have a big lock on it, but don't use it.
Right. Yeah, it's like the no bouncer at the bar mentality. They know it's a nice place.
I get it, but the other side of that, and I want Louis to explain, is that people can now just steal it and fucking do all sorts of shit.
They can, and all I did was ask him not to. I
know.
Said, please don't do that. I'm just a guy.
Right.
And it's
are they?
It's $5. I closed the gap from stealing to honesty to be so small.
But
but
are they listening to you and they're not stealing it, right?
Well,
so far
there is one guy that put it up on torrent, and I learned so much from this already. This guy put it up on torrent, and he's getting hammered by people saying, some people are saying this has bad quality, and it's not true.
Oh, so they're
trying to stop him.
So other people don't.
And he wrote this explanation saying, well, hey, you got to understand, I'm really sorry. I feel kind of bad for doing this. But, if we don't torrent, then we can't afford anything, and torrents help the artist. Oh. The funny thing, though, is that if it pains him at all, he's not stealing it. He's making it available for stealing. Yeah. So if it pains him at all, why does he do it?
Yeah.
Right.
But the reason he's doing it is because he has a bunch of videos and stuff. He's got his own career, so he's trying to promote. He's using my thing as a magnet that if
then people go to his thing and
go to his thing and buy his stuff. And I'm sure if somebody pirated his thing, he'd be like, "Hey, what the fuck?" So that's actually the main. I'm learning that one of the main reasons that people pirate stuff, like on YouTube, when people post stuff. Like when it first went up, there were 20 videos on YouTube of it. And they were all coming from the same guy who's selling stuff. He's trying to draw people to his channel. So people mostly use, it's very few people that are just like, geez, I really can't afford it.
Right.
I got it.
They're using it to market their own shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Most of the people that, would have torrented it. Do you torrent?
No.
I don't know how to do it even.
I got guys down the hall that just steal shit for me.
Yeah. So
and you know what we said earlier, Lou?
Yeah.
When an artist wants $50 for something like that, fuck it, I'll steal it. I'll be completely honest with you. But when you're dropping the price to $5,
$5 is
then it's like, you know what? I'm not going to steal for $5.
$5 for something that nobody has seen yet.
Right.
Like it's not a bargain bin at Walmart.
It's brand new stuff.
It's brand new.
Yep.
But you know when an artist is taking advantage of the consumer, and then I swear to you, I'll be honest, I don't feel guilty when I get a free copy here and there.
Well, it's generally not the artist; it's
true. It's
it's
the corporation
this
around
is
the
what
artist.
I was talking about this on Reddit. This thing that I only discovered exists yesterday, and I was on it for like a day.
Smut on that one, too.
Yeah.
Reddit could get your shit to go viral, though.
Yes, but somebody was
powerful.
asking me about the piracy thing and why it's okay when people feel like it's okay to steal. I read this thing that Noam Chomsky said, a very smart liberal asshole guy. I'm just saying asshole for your benefit.
Thank you, sir.
I think he's a great guy. But he said that corporations are like superhuman. They're like, because they never die. They're immortal, and they can't be put in jail. They can't be murdered. They can't be hurt. They can't be held accountable. They can't, all this stuff. So that's what they get when they make a corporation. But then the things they also have to deal with is nobody has any sympathy for you.
Right.
Nobody likes you. Nobody trusts you.
like
nobody feels empathy, like I should be nice to this. It's a fucking corporation. So if you want to make something that infallible, it's also going to be, some people are going to fuck you. I'm taking.
Sure. Yeah.
If I can sell a lot of CDs, I'll become a corporation. I don't give a fuck.
Well, but to me also, I make enough. There's a level where I think that's enough money for me personally. I can make that decision. A corporation can't do that. You literally, if you're the head of a company, you would go to jail for not fleecing the public for every penny they could possibly.
Are you officially the first one to do this? You have to be.
At this level, I think I am. As a comedian.
And I didn't mean to downplay it earlier, because you're right. I mean, you got to have a good act for this to work. Because a lot of guys are going to try what you're doing and they're going to fail
Listen,
miserably.
the second I heard it, that my wife said she was reading and Louie's doing this for $5.
Right.
I go, how can we do this with my CD for $4? Where they just click a button.
Yeah.
And I go, and then I just said fucking did iTunes, but it's fucking brilliant because I mean.
Well, it's also smart because you're not going to go to every market, so now these people get a nice chance to see a really good Louis C.K. show.
Yeah,
Holy
and
fuck.
you can't, because this material isn't ever going to be. I only did it for 2 months to get it ready. And then I dumped it.
And now you're done
this
with
is the only way you can really see it. Only
exactly.
people like in Raleigh, North Carolina, and wherever the hell I went, Richmond, Virginia, those people saw it live.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
It's
So,
fucking funny, man.
I'm on to other stuff.
I just saw
I was at the taping.
like
It's
2 nights
amazing.
ago. Yeah, fucking hilarious.
That was a fun
really
show.
good.
I did it now because I thought I had the show to do it.
Right.
But it is sort of like, as far as anyone can do it, it's like Steve Martin's bit where he goes, I'm going to teach you how to get $1 million and not pay taxes. First, get $1 million now. That's what you do. Right. So you have to, but everybody can do it on some level. Getting it shot, most comedians don't know how to completely, ground up. I saved an enormous amount by being able to do that myself.
Yeah.
And I still shot it on red cinematic cameras, and it still looks
great. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're going to have guys just set up a dumb camera, one shot.
Sure.
And do the exact same thing.
And they'll get,
in their basement.
It's only $5.
Yeah, exactly.
Why complain? It's only $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
no, it was shot like an HBO special. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So it's
How many cameras? 3?
6 cameras.
It's amazing.
That's just the other way that I
I've
save
seen
money.
cameras in my whole life.
Usually you need a whole truck and you need a director to switch between the cameras. But because I know how to do this stuff, I just shot it on 6 different cards. The cameras shoot onto cards.
Yeah.
Dumped the cards onto my computer at home, and then I edited it.
Then you just fucking pull everything up and put it together. And
that replaced that literally saved me about $100,000.
It would have been awkward you being on stage going, go to 3. All right.
But
bring up
the
5.
Ready, 2,
go
take
to 5.
2.
Take 2.
He would probably be able to pull that off. That's the scary part.
As he's doing his show.
Louis the only, literally, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, you're the only guy at your level in this business that's sort of showing
everything?
Well, yeah, and showing us the way that it can be done, because everybody doing the kind of shit that Louis is doing right now is doing it. I'm not saying the special idea. I'm just saying I'm going to be a one-stop shop. It's all guys trying to work our way up and punch up to where you're at. And it's so fucking refreshing to see a guy at your level go, fuck the labels, fuck the whatever. I'm going to just do this myself.
Well, it is a better road. It is a better road for you guys, for you young guys. It's a better way to go.
That means
because otherwise you're waiting for some fucking company to give you permission to have an audience, and they decide how you do it. They have the wrong instincts too. Like some people think, well, they're led by greed, so they make you do something really broad and broad appeal. Well, were that they would. Like if only these people were like at least greedy and smart. But they just don't know. They don't understand what people want.
And also, let's not
They don't know
forget
what fucking funny is, especially.
No.
And let's not forget, they're also going to edit your shit and take out stuff and take out stuff you really want in there.
Yes,
because you know it works.
The 6 cameras, I don't understand because I didn't see it. My wife
more
watched
than 5.
Billy's special, right? And it was just him with no audience shots. So you could do that. You don't need 6 cameras just to do you with no audience shots, right?
No, you need the different angles to keep the thing moving. So you have cutting off.
I'm just asking. I don't know
cameras. Good.
And
Rich,
also,
stop trying to figure out how to do this cheaper
for
yourself.
The Jew is trying to figure out how he can do it with 2 cameras.
By the way, you could go and if you get whatever, there's probably somewhere that you can fill a decent room twice. You need to do 2.
Of course.
This is how you do it. Whatever town you are the most popular in,
Poughkeepsie.
you stay. Sure.
On Wednesday.
By the way, there's a theater in Poughkeepsie that's beautiful old theater. There's a Terrytown. There's an opera house. Yeah. Okay, so you go to one of these towns. You stay away from it for a year while you develop the material, and then you book it for 2 shows. And you fill them up. Not with Comedy Central actually pays to have an audience there. Yeah. And they're just morons that they pay.
They're not your
there.
audience. I've been to a million of those, and they're lining up because it's a free comedy show. It's like, I've never seen any of these people in my life.
It's horrible. Don't tell me this. Tell him.
You pay for you use the ticket money. By the way, the only thing I did to pay for this thing was tell the jokes.
And you just got me excited because I've been to so many of these Comedy Central tapings, and they don't give a fuck if it's Joe DeRosa's audience. They're looking for people that just look good.
Yeah, they also
so it's like they got to get the females, they got to get the Asians, they got to get the blacks. They don't give a fuck if any of these people ever heard of Joe DeRosa.
That's a lot of women in the audience because they want to get more women to watch Comedy Central, and they sit there kind of grimacing, even on the camera shots. They even use it in the footage of a woman looking up at a comic like, ew. That's really helping.
And then they spend...
They light the fuck out of the room so you can see the audience. And the problem with comedy and lighting, if you're in the dark, you laugh at anything because you know you're anonymous. But when you're lit up and everyone can see you, you're inhibited. You don't laugh.
You're going to choose what you feel like laughing at. And the other thing is, then they take probably close to an hour moving everybody around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so it's the perfect audience. It's like, and I feel bad for you guys. I'm like, this isn't Joe's audience, Rich's audience, whatever.
No. So on this show, we just filled it up, 2,500 people. My people who paid money to see the show, and that money paid for the production.
Right. Did they know
the ticket money paid for everything?
Did they know you were filming for a special?
When I put it on sale, they didn't. I don't even know if we didn't make a thing out of it. We didn't have a warm-up guy go, listen, you really got to go crazy when he comes out because otherwise it'll be sad. was no warm-up guy. I didn't even have an opener. I just walked out on stage before people were done sitting.
I was in the audience, and all of a sudden Lou just walks out, and he goes, "No, this is it. The show's starting." People are like, "What?" I'm still getting my beer. No, this is it. I'm starting right now.
When you're doing comedy on the road,
I loved it.
The host thinks that he's got to get the crowd all crazy. It's not a fucking rodeo.
No, it doesn't make them a better audience.
Just even in a club. Hey, you ready for your head? Look,
I hate when I'm told that we didn't cheer good enough the first time.
Yeah.
Hey, you ready to laugh tonight? Yeah, okay, yeah. I said. Look, don't fucking try to pull.
It's backwards. You're supposed to entertain me so much that I go crazy.
Right.
You feel
I'm supposed to go so crazy that you entertain me.
You feel exhausted before the comic even comes out. I feel exhausted.
But that's what's so great again about seeing a guy in your position do this, because like what Opie was saying about the standard special audiences, they'll put somebody like me on a special and they'll pay the audience and you'll be king for a day. It doesn't fucking do anything.
No, it doesn't.
It does nothing. You know that.
And it's like I was just at a club this weekend and I'm standing in the back and they go, "Give it up for your headliner, Joe DeRosa," and the 30% applause of people that actually knew who I was. And I'm literally screaming, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, I hate when they do that during the intros.
And here's the other thing with intros, too. You don't, listen, enough with the credit. Nobody gives a fuck. They want you to be funny.
Oh, where they've been seen.
Yeah. Well, you might have recognized. Well,
I like the ones that forever ago.
For Joe, you'll say you might recognize him if you were in the lobby before the show. But
he's done the Tonight Show with Jack Parr.
Who gives a fuck?
How about sitting in Caroline's and a comic is using us in their credits, and I'm looking at the stage like, maybe we mentioned his name once. I don't know this guy.
I don't remember this guy.
And I'm a credit now. Credits if they're using you.
But that's true. As far as the people not stealing the stuff, part of it is like an ongoing thing because I'm going to keep selling stuff this way. And when I go on tour next, I'm going to try to sell the tickets through my website.
So you need the help of your audience because you're basically telling them, look, if you help me out, I can do more.
Bring everything down.
So, and that'll make them attack, which I like.
Yeah, because last time I toured, what I made on a month of touring to get up to this thing, I was surprised. I didn't know I was making that much. And I'm looking at what my tickets are. I always keep them low.
Yeah.
I'm making enough money. I don't need to make per show. I don't need to make more money. So to me, the only direction for things to go that for me is for the audience to pay less.
Right.
The less they can pay, the better.
Right.
Because I'm fucking fine. so like I'm looking at everything. Like the two things that are killing the audience are the ticket services. Premium charges and the scalpers.
When did you? I got it. Sorry to interrupt. I got to ask you because you said it. When did you become fine? Because we watched it happen. You exploded.
Well, my version, I get to decide when I'm fine. So like, I'm not rich.
Right.
I'm not, but I'm supporting myself at a level that I like. And when I go on the road, I'm able to travel comfortably. But I don't have a fortune or a savings.
But it went from like. You had a 2-year period where it just exploded, right?
Yeah. The last couple of years have been really good, especially this year.
I like how you're saying the special too. That like, hey, this is going to be over real soon. Just you know, I'm not you.
No,
I'm not like you.
I'm not like you at all
hilarious.
Anymore. But when the way I look at it, the thing I'm obsessing now is keep getting the price down because also that like Ticketmaster, if I put a ticket on sale for $30, like I could probably get like $50 a ticket in a lot of markets or more. A lot of people, Kathy Griffin charges $50 in some place. Like I always look at those things and try to stay under her. Like I try to stay somewhat under tickets of somebody I could probably charge more than. That's my goal.
Right. Okay.
But here's what happens. First of all, like my ticket's $30. Ticketmaster makes it up to like sometimes $55. Like it's almost twice as much.
Crazy.
And then if I drop the tickets too low, they get bought by StubHub in larger bulk because it's a cheaper investment for them. So the fans end up paying more money. And when I buy a Ticketmaster ticket and there's a StubHub ad on the back of it, there's just no way these people aren't fucking helping each other. That like there's got to be some synergy between those companies so that really the same people are getting the money. So this next time I tour, I'm gonna try not to use ticket services and sell the tickets the same way I'm selling this DVD.
Fucking pilot fish.
And drop the price down to like fucking $20.
Well, here,
and then you'll have to go to the theater to get the tickets. No fucking, so that it'll be impossible.
Aren't a lot of the theaters
in
cahoots with?
They all are. So some places are Ticketmaster only buildings.
Right.
And when I'm in a city like that has that, I'll have to do another, like if I'm in a city, I won't be able to play the 3,000 seat theater. If it's a Ticketmaster room, I'll have to play the 1,500 twice.
Are you worried about
better, dude?
Are you worried about being blackballed though? Somehow.
Yeah. All of it scares the shit out of me, but it's exciting at 44 to get to be scared. It's a good feeling.
At that level, you can't at that level. He can always work somewhere and make.
Well, I don't know what other connections they have.
Here's the thing.
Also, the thing I just put up, this DVD, I'm creating a place now.
Yeah.
And I've got a list of people. They all opted in because I gave them a choice. And so when I go on the road, I can tell people where I'm going. And if they come to my website, then anybody who's buying the video for $5 now is investing in the ability. And it's only, and the bottom, it's just me telling jokes. So it's not like I'm fucking giving them anything else. They're not going to get like a DVD player. Yeah. It's just my next joke.
It's a bar.
But next time I go on the road, I will be able to charge. If I created this framework, it'll give me a place. Now, with the video, I was able to avoid AMC Records and Warner Brothers and Comedy Central and all this stuff. So maybe I can step aside from Ticketmaster. It's hard. It's not easy to do.
Are you going to get the same audience watching it?
I think so.
In numbers, numbers.
We'll see. You mean watching this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
compared to what you've done with HBO and Comedy Central.
Comedy specials don't have a great place to be. There's thousands of them on Comedy Central, and they're just on. And most people watching them are, in jail, or they can't get at the fucking. They didn't give them a remote. Nobody's watching.
It means nothing anymore. It's just something in front of a curtain.
My fucking mailman doing. Right. Here's the thing: if you're a big Louis C.K. fan, here's the thing: my second CD, Live in Philly. Let me just tell you, Louis C.K. took the picture of the cover. The cover of my second CD, Louis C.K. took it from.
It bothers me that he's slipping a plug in under the guise of a joke.
Smart.
I know.
I don't even sell the CD anymore. Shut up. Okay, you're plugging a Wednesday and a Sunday. Okay. I got 3 CDs to push and 3 kids.
As you slam my Wednesday in Minneapolis this week, I swear to God, after the first show on a Wednesday, some guy came up to me and he goes, "Let me tell you something, DeRosa. On a Wednesday night, you're better than that piece of shit Voss on a Saturday night."
Oh, shit. I probably went smashed him.
I wasn't going to say that.
I don't care. I probably smashed him.
You went there, Rich.
It doesn't matter. I probably smashed the guy, and he was fat, and you guys got along.
It was a skinny. It was John Stamos that said it.
Oh, fuck. Fucking John Stamos.
So, Louis' new special, Live at the Beacon, available to stream or download for $5 at louisck.com.
I think we had bumped it to 3 times for people that have any technical problems. You can download it or stream it 3 times.
3 times, and then that's it. You got to pay another $5.
Yeah, but then when you download it, that file's yours.
Right.
You can. The reason for having it that you can download it 3 times is you can do it on 3 different computers.
I downloaded it, and then I had it on my Mac, and then I just popped it on through Apple TV. And there it is on my TV in my fucking living room. Just like I was watching anything else that would have been on TV.
We're burning it. Right. You can burn a DVD, and we're making. It's going to be up tomorrow. A DVD cover and label kit.
Oh shit! So
that you can print out.
Oh, nice.
So because I think some people might want to give it physically to somebody.
Louis like, look. I got the material. Make the fucking shit yourself. I did enough here.
You put it together, the box. Take a box with a fucking...
Get some glue and
get
some
scissors. Get see a DVD. Pull the paper out of it. Put my thing in it. You can put a CD in.
I want to bring up something you said earlier about the ease of ordering and stuff like that. Yeah. A website that wants to just pound you and stuff like that.
Right.
I had an experience on the fucking phone the other day with American Express. Mm-hmm. I had gotten a new card, and it gives you, you call this number so you could activate your card. And I love the shenanigans they pull with this fucking thing. Call the number. All right, put in your number. I did it. I jumped through their little hoops. And then at the end, they go, while we're processing your card, we'd like you to listen to these new features that are available through American Express. Like, No, it's already processed.
Yes.
Don't tell me there's some guy with a card catalog and little bifocals looking up my name.
Anthony,
yes. Put on something else. Tell him to keep listening. I'm not through. It's done. And magically enough, the second their little presentation's over, your card has been verified.
Perfect time.
Wow, every fucking time. I don't want to sit through a commercial.
Yeah, weirdly, hold music stops in the middle of the song.
Right.
Somehow they got to thank you for listening.
It's the same as when you call somebody, instead of going leave a message, it takes a minute to leave that message. Dial 5, do this.
Yeah,
so they keep you on for 40 seconds because they're getting all that fucking free airtime.
Well, they're selling to you. Well, they're not. That doesn't make sense.
You understand what I'm saying?
That makes no sense.
What are you talking about?
You think they just like you listening to them?
No, nothing. What I'm saying is, when you cut, they're keeping you on the air.
Everyone's laughing
so they
at
can
you.
charge you for.
Nobody pays for minutes. Okay, he thinks he's getting charged while he's listening to an outgoing message.
Per minute?
When you're
nobody pays for minutes
Some
anymore.
people do,
but
not me.
Not many.
They're called
But
black.
who are you calling? But who are you calling that cares that if you're spending money?
No, stupid.
No,
Listen
he
to me.
means
the length of the phone call.
boilerplate.
Stupid.
It's you that's stupid, Ed.
I know.
He's talking about the boilerplate for like Verizon outgoing. If you'd like to leave a message, you know.
Press this, press that. So they're adding up.
We just got a tenth of a thousandth of a cent from you, sucker.
It's like when you go to pump gas. No, you guys don't get it.
Oh, what's up?
When you go to pump gas, the last 8 cents is real slow, and people go, oh, fuck it.
And you're getting charged airtime for that 8 cents.
Listen, if enough people go, fuck it, at 2 cents, they're not sitting there.
Is that why they do that?
No,
that's what Superman plot.
That's why they do that.
Because it's slowing down as because it can't just go. It can't just go 25 done. You can't do that.
Okay, when you work at a gas station, I don't know that.
But you know what? It works out. It does work out in their favor. It works out in their favor, though.
Damn it!
You might be onto something.
I love how somebody would there's an engineer if we just it's a psychological edge we have. If we slow it down, they're going to bolt.
Yeah.
And we're going to get
why wouldn't that happen?
Yes.
With all
and the cents are going to.
Why does it slow down at 3 cents instead of 12? Because someone's going to eventually go, fuck it, the last 4 cents, and
those cents will add up.
Here's a better, smarter example of what you're trying to say right now.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's
who's going to guess? Jimmy Johnson? He needs to race out of the fucking.
You're on the road. You should go to his markets and say a better, smarter version of Rich Boss. Just do all the same material, but just make it really concise.
I don't have any
all the bullshit. It wouldn't work.
All right, go ahead.
Listen. It's like when you buy a Subway card and they go, "Hey, if you buy the $10 card, it's not the exact amount for this many rides."
Yeah, of course.
And there's like $1 left over, and they know nobody's going to take that $1 and put it towards a ride and put more money on. You just throw the card with the $1 away, and that's $1 they got out of you. I think that's what you're trying to say.
No,
that happens. I didn't realize that. That's a crime.
Well, okay, you know what? I bet you some
that's a real thing that's happening.
I bet you some oil executives going, he's on to us.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it works out in their favor, but I don't think that's the reason they did it in the first place.
I like how you think oil executives are listening to the show right now.
Okay.
And it's the executive that goes out with his tie and goes, well, Rich Voss, we want to talk to you.
I'll say, it's time we listen to Opie and Anthony.
Pulls up in a Cadillac with horns on the front, in front of Rich's house. Wow, this must be the Rich Voss house, I'll see. Well, we're on to you, boy. How much you want? How much you want to keep your mouth shut, boy? God damn it. That's fucking great. I still don't know who's charging for that phone call. That boggled me.
Why don't they just bring you right to... All I know is they're reframing my house now, and it's starting to get
going.
It's still going.
They just will not give it up.
It's amazing.
Could be talking to Louis C.K., but we have conspiracy theories to get to with Rich Voss.
Conspiracy
He
theory.
doesn't even hear us right now because he doesn't have his head speakers on.
No.
Head speakers.
He calls them head speakers.
Put on your
Love.
head speakers.
Could you put on your head speakers?
Or your
so
ear
you hear the room?
speaker.
You know, I'm outgrowing you guys.
What?
I'm done.
Yeah, I think so.
No, look at those hands. They're still tiny. They're not outgrowing anybody.
Nothing's growing on you.
Rich.
Oh, you fuck.
What's the matter, Rich?
What's wrong, Rich?
It's
Because
always
I've
a
been thinking about that for years, and I thought I was right about it.
Do you ever notice how much
What, the
longer
gas thing?
it takes to slide that thing across? That's a scam.
That's where they get you. That's where they get you.
That's how they get.
That's how they get you.
They make you look at the screen for 10 seconds longer than you need to.
No, but it's true that they don't. They sell to you while you're buying it already.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking. I got the card.
You got me
done.
already.
I'm
Yeah.
done.
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't
Leave
need
me
a
alone. I'm
commercial.
watching Channel 2. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me actually enjoy the product now. Don't sell to me while I'm fucking trying to take it in.
Yeah.
The worst one of those I ever saw was whatever weird network that Dr. Drew talk show was on. It's some like all self-help network or something. At the end of his show, literally for the last like 4 minutes, his show goes like this up into the corner.
Oh, they squeeze it.
And then the other 75% of the screen is is a countdown clock and the ad for the next show. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
I've seen that.
Well,
I've
it's
seen
like
him
when you
squeeze
have an agent or a manager. Like if you ever interview with agents, like when you're looking for a new agent, and I've had this conversation every single time. They say, "Hey, here's the advantage of signing with me. My other clients are this director, Quentin Tarantino. I represent, fucking whoever. I can't think of any, Peter Bogdanovich. And if you sign with me, I will horn you into I'll get you onto his movies." And then I go, well, if I make a movie, do I have to fucking hire your clients? No, I would never do that.
Wait a minute.
But I'm your favorite person in the world, and you don't even have me yet.
Fucking asshole.
You're a liar.
You're just a liar, right?
That's amazing.
Well, aren't they all?
When a show ends now and they squeeze the credits, and they roll them at fucking 1,000 miles an hour, you can't even see them. And the next show is starting above the credits already.
Yes.
It's like because they can't put a commercial in there anymore.
No.
And if you remember when I was growing up, with the fucking 3 channels, it was like a fuckload of commercials at the top of the hour before a show.
That's right.
And that was it. And then,
well, that's what we were talking about. I came in under budget with the special. I've got a bunch of money that
Louis
I expected
C.K. for
to
president,
spend.
I say. Fix this fucking economy.
He's changing the world.
We came in way under, and we have extra money, which I could keep. But then I thought if there's a way to invest it and increase the sales, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe by advertising. That's one thing I thought I could afford to do it. And so I was talking to a guy about it, and he said, well, I was asking him about TV ads, like getting, little clusters of cable ads and stuff. And he said the web advertising is so great, but I'm not going to do it because a TV ad comes on between the shows. You're done watching and it comes on. And TV ads have been there forever and ever, but a web ad comes on top of a thing you're trying to use.
Yes.
You're trying to use something and it comes on. And I just know if I make a web ad, I've never clicked on a banner in my life.
No.
I could have a banner that has you, Anthony, on it saying, "Hey, Louis, there's something I always wanted to tell you."
Please click this. Please, it'll save my family's lives. Yeah.
Now I see your face in front of something I'm trying to jack off.
Fucking Anthony.
Yeah. Come on, man.
It instantly makes you
It's
pissed
just
off.
an intrusive, and they're always, even if it's like
Yes.
people I like Will Ferrell, like knocking on the glass of my computer. Hey, click on this. Fuck you, Will. You make me laugh, but right now you're just making me angry.
Yeah.
And they made the ads way, way, way more intrusive because there was a good couple of years where they'd go, you can get the free version of this site, but to get rid of the ads. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Put the ads up.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for this shit. And then they made the ads like,
They're insane.
So you have to go, fuck it, I'll pay for it. This is
now
driving
they're
me crazy.
using ads as leverage to get you to pay to clean the site.
So
you're actually
You want to watch these fucking ads?
Yeah, look how
That's
bad
your
they
problem,
are. And then
asshole.
they're telling the advertiser, look how much room we're giving you. They don't know they're actually doing that to drive this other price up.
To get money to stop the ads.
Yeah, you can't see it. We'll let you use the site for free. This guy's going to jerk off in your eyes, though.
What site is that?
But I don't know. If you make a thing pleasant to go to, like the other thing I did was you don't have to go away and then get an email, that sort of confirmation email thing, which is just another security step.
Yeah.
But how many fucking people, like when I first sold a CD and DVD on my website years ago, and then somebody would email me the money through PayPal, And once in a while, somebody would write and go, "Hey, I put the money in, but I didn't get the thing. I didn't get a confirmation." And I'd be like, "How do I figure this out?" I'd call PayPal, and I was on phone with PayPal for like 10 minutes, and I was like, "Why am I doing this? Just send it.
Send it.
Just fucking send it.
Louis,
It cost me 50 cents."
I've been selling some live from the compound T-shirts. I'm in the T-shirt business.
Nice.
And I hate the fact because I wound up I got a lot of orders for fucking T-shirts. And I'm kneeling on my living room floor, printing labels out and shoving shirts in plastic envelopes.
You're a fucking millionaire.
It's like, and I'm sitting there like, why am I doing this? But yeah, I figured out like a faster system after a while, and fuck it, whatever. But I've gotten a couple of people that have been like, I get an email and they're instantly nasty. Dude! It starts like, dude, I fucking sent the money, and I've been waiting. I didn't get the fucking shirt. You know, I'm going to call my credit card company and dispute this shit. And then I wrote him back. I go, hey, fella. I go, your shirt's on the way. Oh, well, I'm not sending any more money for shipping. I said, no, I'm sending it. Oh, thanks.
Well, when am
like
I
they get so fucking. They get so.
When I used to sell CDs on my website,
how dare they want their merchandise?
When I used to sell stuff on my web, I used to do that too, and I was always in trouble. I was constantly in trouble with somebody, people. You know, it was a trust issue that I sent you.
A trust issue.
Come on.
I logged on and I saw dispute. I like fucking customer dispute. I was like, so what happened?
No, when this thing went live, like we put it up at noon on Saturday. This is one of the funnest things I ever did because I have no experience in this kind of thing.
Brand new.
Yeah, cool. And all the stuff. Like I made the website very big. I paid a shitload of money. I doubled what I thought I'd probably have to pay.
Okay.
Just there's be no question. So it's super fast and it's super. There's 2 British guys running it. So if you ever have to talk to somebody, it's a British, nice man.
That sounds good.
Yeah, exactly. But when it first went live and it started watching the sales number come up, and then the dispute number was the other one, and it would be like 1 for every few thousand. Like it was really,
that's good.
It was really. I think we've had like 10 people.
What do you mean?
For their money back, I think 5 of them were because they thought they were buying tickets to a show.
For $5?
Yeah,
$5.
Yes, you virtually are buying tickets to a show.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
The worst is when you send somebody something like they go, hey, can I get your CD? And you go, just what's your address? I'll mail you one. And they don't fucking thank you. It drives me fucking.
That's what bothers Rich.
It does because she's
a woman wrote me on my email about a month before the Beacon show. And she said, my husband is a huge fan, and I wanted to get him this for his birthday. And she gave me a list of problems they've been having, economic problems. And I never answer that kind of stuff because it's like, come fucking pay the money and see my show.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about this email is like, I'm sitting here, I'm taking a shit. She wants 2 tickets. It's not that hard. And I just forwarded it to my agent and said, give her 2. I said, give her 2 comps just for whatever she wants, whatever show she wants to go to. Nothing. No, thank you.
No, really?
She got the tickets and was like, those are that's right. That's how you get your tickets.
Fucking thing. It's bad enough. They ask us to, and we talked about this on the podcast. They ask us to do benefits. Okay, you'll do a benefit. You do your time. But then they'll call you and go, can you put it on Twitter? Can you put it on Facebook? Can you do it? Now I'm not only doing a benefit, I'm your fucking promoter, okay? And then you do the fucking benefit, and you don't get a thank you. Finally, we got one 6 weeks later, or four weeks later. I was out of my fucking mind.
Well, they're a little busy trying to help the fucking African
sick people,
dying people.
Sorry, Rich. I'm trying to feed this kid with no mouth.
We're trying to find lips for this kid, and you want your thank you.
We haven't thanked Rich for his 15 minutes between Robert Wall and fucking Caroline Ray.
The audience would be thanking me for that.
Yes.
Their kid is not going to see the age 5, but you need your thank you.
Jesus. It's a benefit. But a benefit, when I do a benefit, it costs us at least $200.
Of course. Oh, no.
Babysitter. Listen.
I know it does, but you're doing it for
oh, my God. He's got no.
You're doing it for the thing, for the people.
Thank you?
Rich, a thank you would be nice, but most people understand that there's other things going on.
People don't thank you.
Rich,
if I tell you the person was, you would. No.
Rich, I have never said this in my life, and I don't ever think this except for you.
I'm going on a diet?
No, you are such. You are such.
Joe's not a heavy guy.
Oh, he needs a trainer, not a diet.
He's on
diet.
No, he needs to get healthy.
Yeah.
He's not healthy. He's pale and he's fucking...
Not a hint of muscle,
he's a
but
worm.
besides that.
But he's not heavy.
Yeah,
The first time...
I mean, shit on him for the proper reason. He's a fucking...
He's a mess.
Fucking flabby Jew.
I need a rock
I
at this
know,
point,
so.
but-
It's the other end of the spectrum.
You
Same
actually
people.
got fucking pasty and asexual enough for God, the Jewish God, to love you. He took you in.
You're like the sort of physical inspiration for me.
Yeah, I know.
Because the first time I worked with you years and years ago, you were like telling me like
was that Raleigh or somewhere?
Yeah, we're in North Carolina for New Year's, and you were like. You were telling me about going around that jogging track.
Yeah,
I think you were 40 at the time.
I
You
was
go,
running. Yeah,
like if I thought at 40 if I could get around this, and I was like I got till 40.
Yeah.
I can fuck off till 40.
Okay.
So that
right.
made me feel like
how old are you now?
34.
Oh, shit.
It's a
I thought you were
fucking
38.
6 years.
39.
6 years is a
Bad
lot
as
of mileage.
Anthony, and he's like fucking 59.
I know. I gotta.
We care about you.
Jesus.
How old are you, Anthony?
Oh, I've
no
just
idea.
cracked the half a century mark.
That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old are you?
48.
You're
crazy.
49, aren't you?
No.
Fuck, how'd that happen?
I don't know.
That's
my age.
crazy.
Jesus. How old are you, Ross?
54.
Are you really?
I'll be 55
He
in
looks
June.
good. Voss looks
Oh, Rich
good.
is right there.
How are the abs today?
He's in
They
the
look
pocket.
good? You get to see the abs when he comes in.
Oh, they're all hairy and
I know, it holds the jizz. You can't, like, it gets all hard.
It's like Raquel Welch's tits now. Like, those used to be awesome. Those were
when
important ones.
When I lose 10 pounds, I'm going to shave again. My chest.
Who cares? These are your goals.
Why are you telling us that?
These are your goals.
He's talking
Some
about the-
people are like, I'm going to have my own show by next. When I lose 10 pounds, I'm going to shave my abs again. It's a great
You gotta
goals.
Why do you
set
need to
your
lose?
goals low?
Why do you have to lose 10 pounds?
Huh?
Why do you have
So
to
I
lose
could be
10 pounds?
fucking ripped, man, because I know we're going to get into a festival, and I want to go there looking good,
He's going
baby.
to go to the beach with those blonde hair dunes. And,
Listen, it was so
look
nice when you came in. We were talking. And
I
see,
know.
you fall into their category.
What are you talking about?
Category.
you have your easy.
What's that category? Funny?
Rich, he's always been that guy. What are you talking about?
Nah, he's not a double agent.
Oh, you
Rich
thought
is-
he was being
Rich
a double
is-
agent?
I have a big affinity for Rich Voss.
Who doesn't?
Important person.
Why?
You know what? When I was getting divorced, he was really nice to me.
That's all it takes. Nice.
Yeah, I came to this show back when it was in another
We were
building.
nice to you.
No, you guys
No,
were
you're not.
nice.
You're not nice to anybody.
Of course you were. I came into this show in like a stunned state of I was just fucking depressed.
Yeah.
And there's fucking dumb Rich Voss, and he says something to me like, if you ever want to talk about what's going on with you, you know, I'll talk to you about it. And I was like, why would I want to talk to you? And you know, you wear a gold Rolex and you don't have any money.
I got a silver one, too.
So he sits next to me on the couch and he goes, "Hey, you know, when I got divorced, I had 2 kids, 2 little girls, and he described my life exactly, and he gave me like fucking said 3 or 4 things that were so important, just practical. When you're in a fucking up place like that, all the nice things people say are just insulting. Like, hey man, you'll be okay. Fuck you, no, I
get
won't.
through it.
Yeah. The point is, no, I won't, you asshole. The only thing that means anything is practical advice. Is like, hey, here's something that I've been there, and here's something that makes it easier.
What did he say?
And he
Can you
did
say?
It doesn't matter.
Well,
What
he
does it
said,
matter?
Well,
yeah,
it's
I'll tell you what he
interesting.
said.
Yeah, it matters.
I'll
Maybe
tell
it'll
you
help
what he
someone
said.
else out there.
He said, I'm going to cheat on Bonnie all the time. He said to me that he is he's 2 things that were important to me. First, he said that his biggest goal was to maintain a good relationship with his ex. Like that it was really important to him to do whatever it took to stay amicable with her. And he said, now Bonnie and I have a baby and she babysits tonight so I can have a date night. That's how that paid off. And that his 2 girls are now grown and that they share them and that they feel good between their 2 parents. So that's what he said, this is like, it's hard, but if you do it, here's what can happen. Like, there's a fucking future.
Rich, who told you this?
Yeah, this was amazing.
This is like,
and then I said, and then I'm asking questions. I'm like, I had been divorced for a while, and I said, I dated for a bit, and I didn't want to anymore. Like, I didn't want to keep going out and trying to get laid. I didn't like that part of it. Like, I just didn't, I was like, had a lot going on. And I said, but that feels like I'm worried that I'm like reclusing myself and he said, fuck getting laid. You got a career and you got 2 kids. For right now, that can be enough. Like, he gave me, it said it's okay not to get laid sometimes. As a man, you feel like you got to get pussy wherever it's available. But sometimes it's okay to take a breath and actually just be a father and a professional, whatever you are. And it left me off the hook. This shit meant a lot to me.
Wow.
Wow, look at that
I sit here and I will insult him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what comics
people's
we're
entertainment.
To
but no, I'm grateful to Rich Voss. I got a lot of support from unusual places during that.
When you get divorced, and you know this.
Well, yeah.
I
had no kids though.
Well, huh?
I had no kids though.
Yeah, that's not even. That's just a financial fleecing. That's fucking extortion.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same as in recovery. If you quit drinking and doing drugs, and you start gambling, you're only transferring addictions, and you're not dealing with quitting drinking and drugs.
Right.
If you're going through a divorce and you just start fucking whatever you can, it's just burying the pain in here, and you're jerking off in some.
Yeah,
girl.
you're not actually.
That's all you're doing.
That's why I think the problem with a lot of people now is that they're just consumers. They just want to consume and shit, and they don't think about like, well, I actually need to do something to make myself feel better. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I actually have to take a breath.
Like a locust in a pussy field. You just got to kind of run your way through it and eat it and consume it, and then.
I don't know if that's what we're saying.
I think that's the opposite of what he's trying to say.
I do what you do. I just shove it all down.
Oh, just tamp it down.
It's terrible, man.
No, you're making yourself ready for your first marriage.
And
it's all gonna fucking unspool. Like a Chinese food container full of maggots in the middle of your marriage.
Yeah.
My parents, we talked about all this shit. When my parents were fucking divorced, and they didn't have any knowledge back then. This is fucking 49 years ago.
The bosses of now.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And you turn it. Here's the thing. Your
parents were shitty toward each other,
they would
using
set
the
kids up.
Right.
To go at each other.
A lot of people do that.
And it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous because in the end, you end up doing crack and bad radio shows. It's not fucking worth it.
And also, I think the basic thing is it's like some people just are narcissists, because the thing that's supposed to happen when you have kids is that they just become more important than you. And it's not like you do it painfully. You just feel it. You just go, the kid matters more. So you would never do, if you're that kind of person, then when you get in an altercation with another person, you don't put your fucking kid in the middle of it to preserve yourself or to hurt someone else. That's insane.
Yeah, pretty fucked up. But a lot of people do it, like you said.
Fucked up. Any parent that keeps their fucking kids from the other parent, those are the ones that should lose their kids. Okay.
Well, here's what some people say, and it's true. If you have a kid and you're divorced and you say bad shit about the other kids, the kid's other parent, you are criticizing 50% of the kid.
Yes.
The kid, a kid, especially a kid who's a child, they are made up of two people, and they identify with a man and a woman, their mother and father. So if you say your father's a piece of shit or your mother's a whore, the person's going to feel that in themselves. They're going to take that in. So it's not a stranger; it's their fucking mom. You idiot!
I was 100% a piece of shit then, because my parents just would call each other horrid things. Oh, right in front of the kids too.
Right. Oh, listen,
it was wonderful.
Hey, when you're in the marriage, everybody's in the same house.
Yeah,
this shit goes on.
But look what they gave birth to. There should be fights.
I know.
Well, they told me
together. It was never my fault. They told me, now we're getting divorced.
That's not your fault.
Or they didn't even use that word. They were like, Daddy's living somewhere else. It's not your fault. And It's like, I didn't think it was. Now I'm starting to, though, because you're trying to tell me it's not.
Yeah, you've just put that thought in my head.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Is it my fault?
I see you two yelling all the time about shit that doesn't even concern me.
Right.
Dad's drunk.
suspicious.
Fucking, he's not working.
It's suspicious. Come to my house. I promise I'm not going to rape you.
Yeah. Oh.
Why are you saying that?
I would never. I would never.
That's why I love comedy. Like my parents, when I was in second grade, it was nothing but fighting. Where's Dad? This and that. So I'd come home from school,
Your last
and I
year
would
of
put
school.
fucking Von Meter album on and just listen to it every day and sit and laugh and forget, and
What
just
album?
watch comics. Von Meter.
Who's Von Meter?
He did the Kennedy impressions. He was great. He had the biggest fucking career.
That's what salved you and your sad family was Kennedy Improv. Was
Back when I
Von
was in
Meter?
second grade, man.
Oh my
Him and Alan King. I'm sorry.
Hey, we got to go to the Lincoln
parking.
bathroom and have a Lincoln log. Well, go ahead and fuck me now, Dad. It's fine. I heard a lampooning of 2 presidents ago.
Oh, yeah. When my parents
and you
died
can
in
get
that plane crash, I'll tell you, Rich Little's Nixon. He took me out.
He just raised me like the phoenix from the flames.
Who wouldn't laugh at that? Yeah.
I thought they died. I don't know.
No, my parents, I'm adopted.
That's why I
My
thought they
parents are
died in
alive.
a plane crash.
I don't know. My real parents might be dead. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah,
I never met
on
them.
9/11.
Oh, jeez.
Christ.
Oh, jeez.
So your parents,
That's a little racist.
Oh my God.
you're Arab, and your parents now are white. That adopted you.
I'm half, by blood, I'm half Arab and half Egyptian, and my adoptive parents are 100% Italian.
Jesus Christ! How far down the list do they have to go to get an Arab? I mean, how many?
Not that far.
Even black kids first.
You can get
You can get 2 black kids for 1 Arab.
like, if you want to adopt a white kid, you got to wait online. However, if you want to adopt an Asian or an Arab, that is like the fucking bargain bin. Plenty of these.
Right to the front of the line.
Right. Oh, it's a bit. Yeah, trying to get a white kid's like trying to get a Harley.
You guys come with a TV.
Lou, you're on Reddit.com right now, the front page. That's huge.
Oh, nice.
Shit.
Well, I went on yesterday and I did a whole thing where you ask the answer questions.
Yeah, that's fucking huge. Reddit.
I didn't know that shit got reprinted because I was being really dirty too.
Really?
But all right.
The new special is called Live at the Beacon. Louis C.K. available to stream or download for just $5.
$5.
LouisCK.com or .net. And
I'm going to make it giftable tomorrow, too. We're going to make it that you can give it away, like buy it and then send it to somebody and you get a little envelope. And
damn, you're thinking of everything.
Yeah, because it's just somebody, it's just busy work.
God,
it's just somebody doing it.
I want to know how many downloads so bad.
Yeah, I ain't telling you. I mean, I might tell you off the air, but I'm not telling you. I can't let it out. It's like corporate secret information.
You seem very happy.
It's good.
It's good.
I'll say that so far. I mean, it's an ongoing experiment.
Are you surprised by the number? Is it within range what you were hoping?
I don't know because I had so many levels. There's a bunch of tiers of what could happen. Okay. And the other thing is that I mean, to me right now, it's been like a pre-sale. Like I haven't promoted it. This is like the first thing I've done to promote it. I just tweeted it and read it, and that's really it.
Rich is crying.
So I haven't. There he goes.
I know. Yeah. This is your first promotion. It's not really. This is a practice promotion.
Yeah, this is practice. And then I'm doing, the Tonight Show and all that stuff. And now it's like the thing that's interesting about it to me because everything that's on iTunes and Netflix and stuff, it starts out as a TV event, like it's going to be on at this time.
Sure.
And then it gets a ratings number, and then it moves on from there, and then eventually it gets liquidated. But the fact that this is starting as something that you go to as a destination and buy it, it's going to be interesting to see I'm sitting here watching sales while I'm sitting here. So when I do the Tonight Show,
so is
we'll
this
see
helping?
If it actually feeds it. It's going up. I mean, I don't know if it's the hour or the show, but it slows down at night. It's really interesting to watch how it goes. The stream goes up and down. It gets slow at night, and then towards at 9:15 in the morning. Every day there's a spike.
By the way, Louis is obsessed now with these.
No, it's so interesting.
But it's fun to watch numbers.
Watching the little
shit.
graph and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I study graphics and all that crap.
I'd say I'll be able to really know how it worked after it's been up for like a month or two. Because you're supposed to be able to just keep making money with something, and this won't maybe do that.
And you're hoping
we'll have a stopping point.
Right.
And you're hoping to do one of these a year, I would assume, because you do about an hour.
Well, I
a
have
year.
also I have a CD of last year I did a tour that I called Word, and that material went into the series, and I never released it as its own thing. But I shot it. I did a CD of it at the Carnegie Hall. So I have a live Carnegie Hall CD of that material.
Wow.
And a lot of it wasn't in the show. So it's the only complete show of it. So that's coming next, and I'll sell that on the website.
That was a great show too. I was at the Carnegie
That
Hall.
was a really fun show, and it's been sitting in my desk in the drawer. So I'm gonna put it on the same thing with the labels and all that stuff.
And you got to deal with the venues
on the website. $5. It'll always be $5.
The venues take their fucking piece, and it's a big one, right?
Yeah, Carnegie Hall was. I mean, there's. It's funny. You actually pay not to mention the place. Like, it's called Live at the Beacon Theater because if I didn't call it that, it would cost me like $20,000 to not use the name. so it's called an origin fee. And
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's weird.
Boy, they can't even fucking.
No matter what you try to do in this world, they get.
I don't mind calling it Live at the Beacon because Carlin did a special there, and I love that theater. But I would like to not have had to. but the Carnegie Hall CD, I'll put that out next. And then, next year I'll probably do another special.
I hear it's almost impossible to shoot video at Carnegie Hall. That number is ridiculous.
No, we did is CD there. Yeah, it would have been a lot because their union is
they want some bucks for that.
They do.
I've heard that over the years.
The CD is good though. The guy who does like the orchestras did it. Not that, he had one fucking mic to just...
He's used to mic in orchestra. It's like, that mic right there? Yeah. That one? Yeah,
but it was this Russian guy or German or something. He was like, this sound is very good. I'd want you to speak for a while at your regular tone. And I spoke, and he kept coming to this little man. It was kind of cool.
One other thing I want to mention, I just remember when I was at the Beacon show, you fucking lost it because the guy with the spotlight fell asleep.
Yeah, he lost me. He lost.
That's
me
not in this
spotlight.
Special, right?
No, it's not because we weren't taping that show.
Because how you handle that was hilarious.
Yeah,
you're basically telling the guy, "Look, your only job is to follow me."
Yeah. Every time I stood still for a while, if I walked to my right or left, I'd walk into darkness.
Oh shit!
He finally had to address it. It was hilarious.
I had to say, "Fucking stay with me."
It's called a follow spot.
And then he realized
follow me.
He might have hit him a little too hard because then Louis like, I love everyone here at the Beacon, and I love the unions and blah blah blah.
These massive stage hands.
Yeah,
these guys are enormous. And I live down the street. I walk by there with my kids all the time.
They could easily
there's a fucking Louis.
Right.
Oh, did I not follow you enough? How about if I follow you now with a bat?
The whole how it went down the whole thing was hilarious because then you realize, all right, I better apologize a little bit too.
Well, that was
they might pull the power in the middle of this fucking thing.
That was a fun show. And the show I did was I did an hour and 45 minutes, but I cut it down to an hour because it just made it better. And the other shit I've been putting out on YouTube, just throwing it out there.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
So what weeknights are you at Caroline's?
Oh boy.
Well, it's funny listening to like Louis talking about watching the spikes and the numbers. I'm like, oh, this is what it's like when your stuff really sells.
Yeah.
Like I get a check for my record label, and I'm just like, I believe you.
I never saw any money. I always had back end deals for DVDs and stuff. Never saw a penny of it. And I'm not the money I'm making is not life changing. But the thing that's good about it is that it's in my bank account already.
Yeah.
That never happens. You don't actually get the money.
We got to go back to 1998, I guess. We put a CD out, and the experience was so horrible, we never tried again. And the CD sold really well.
Was in charge of the whole fucking thing.
And at the time, it got really good reviews. I don't know if the material holds up anymore, but for the time, it did very well. And it was charting locally and here and there, whatever. But this shyster.
Yeah,
what were we getting? Like 25 cents that we had to split between each other.
The deal was so bad.
It was 25 cents. 75 cents. 75 cents a disc that we had to split, but there was no accounting of officially what we sold. And then one day he kind of gave us a check, and then he stopped paying us because he was mad at us. And, and he was making money off posters and T-shirts that he printed.
We also saw him in a corner counting money when we were doing signings. He was in a corner, and you just hear
somebody on iTunes.
Like, all right, I think something's going on.
Did he pay you guys like this? One for you, two for me.
Nothing. No, I wish there was a one for me.
Just
wasn't even a one for me.
It was the Springfield Mall in Massachusetts. We did an 8-hour signing. This line was fucking for days, basically. And he's selling posters and T-shirts without giving us a piece of the action. And like Ant said, he had a stack of fucking money.
Wow. Somebody's selling on iTunes some of your stuff, like people in studio for like $2.99 thing.
Yeah,
that's not you guys doing that?
No, I don't sell anything.
I thought that was Sirius XM doing that. Every fucking day the episode goes up.
iTunes are able to do that?
Yeah, what?
Oh, Audible we got.
Well, Audible does.
Audible
but there are people bootlegging our shit. Torrents and stuff.
Oh, yeah, man.
iTunes offered right before I put this up to take it, and they gave us a really good offer. But the weird thing to me about iTunes is, like, my show is on iTunes, and no one, like, I get emails from people all the time. Where can I see the second season?
Yeah.
It's on iTunes. It's $1 an episode. People write me from England and say, why won't they show your show over here? You can get it worldwide on iTunes, and nobody goes there. There's something about iTunes. People don't love getting there. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know it's huge.
Right.
But maybe not for
look
comedy.
at Rich. It's like, my shit's on iTunes.
For podcasts, I think it is.
No,
good.
I mean my CD. It's
well,
also
no, you're not going to sell it.
Oh, you're done.
You're not selling any of those. Forget it.
It went down to $4.
It's Voss's CD is still empty inside. It's out today. But what
It'd
about
be great if you get the CD and there's not a CD in it.
There's nothing in there.
Someone wrote me, is that your apartment? I mean, your house? After our house burned down.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, in August.
I'm sorry.
You didn't do it.
Well,
Bonnie's
wife did.
His wife did. We're convinced of it. But third season?
Yeah, June. Late June.
All right, we got a while.
Nice.
Fuck, I hate when you have to wait between seasons.
That's
why I love The Wire so much,
I
because
haven't written anything.
Yeah. I didn't watch The Wire when it first came out, so by the time I was into The Wire, I had 3 seasons in front of me to catch up with.
I got to get. Someone said you got to get this Boardwalk Empire. Is it
A
great?
lot of people are talking about it.
Like
I
it
still
goes,
haven't seen
this
it.
Boardwalk Empire. They're all the kids are talking about it.
Speak of.
Yeah.
He's talking like we're in
I'm in third
Braveheart.
season of Sons of Anarchy with this.
No way to get information.
I dedicated the thing to Patrice. I don't know if any.
Yeah, I saw that at the end.
Yeah.
Really cool. Big. Yeah.
That still hurts a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, we haven't talked about it as much, but it fucking still hurts a lot.
Yep.
It's fucking horrible. There were a lot of O&A guys out in Minneapolis at the shows, and they were coming up, and our condolences, and a bunch of guys were like, dude, I cried when he died. They were like, I never met the guy, but I cried.
Yeah, people that never met him. That's so weird.
The fans have been fucking amazing about this whole thing, because there's always assholes no matter what is happening around you.
Especially our fans.
But with this one, man, I just didn't see it. Everyone was fucking. They were just amazing. A couple dickheads, but not worth really mentioning by name.
No.
But in general, holy fuck, the love for this guy.
Jesus, yeah, it's unfucking believable, man. Still.
All right. Now that we're depressed.
And on a high note.
Everyone get their plugs out.
Caroline.
Oh no, we got the promo code for you, Joe.
Oh yeah.
So Caroline's tomorrow, Thursday, and Sunday. We're going to go to one of the shows. It's promo code ONDA, and you'll save a whole bunch of money on your ticket. What?
Lowercase.
All lowercase.
Why would that matter?
It does.
Why the fuck would they do that? They should learn from Louis. Make it easy.
You know what? Your radio.
Uppercase, lowercase, it shouldn't matter, but it has to be lowercase.
Yeah,
All right.
please come out to the shows.
All right.
Yes.
Go see Joe DeRosa. He's really funny, man.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
really
thanks.
good comic.
Thanks,
Fuck yeah,
guys.
yes.
Thank you. Thanks, Louis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I ain't going.
And Rich, we already said you were funny.
The podcast went down to number 9 since we've been on the radio.
Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
telling you
we
what.
used to have so much heat.
Huh?
We used to have so much heat.
It's at number 9.
No,
it went from like
you went
that's
up to
good.
number 9.
Then it means it went
up to number 9.
No, it went from 25
It's not
down.
like, it's number 1. I want to be number 1
No,
million.
it doesn't go down.
Oh my
You
God.
just fucking depressed the shit out of me. It went
Fucking
up.
dummy.
You know what I was
He
saying.
goes, it went down to number 9. That means we
Take
suck.
back everything I said. You fucking just discounted all the help you gave me when I was
And then he
divorced.
tries to explain how that's going down.
Fucking dummy.
How is it going down from 25 to 9?
We're number 1.
When everyone looks at it as going up on the chart.
No, you're acting like climbing the charts has been the expression for the last 50 fucking years.
Depressed the
Nobody's
shit out
ever
of me.
said it
doing
that
this
way.
without a promo code.
And then I'm like, fuck, we used to have heat. And it's like, no, we actually did
No, you're
good by
doing
you
great.
today.
Thank you, guys.
Roland, you good?
Thank you.
Why'd you come in?
I'll tell you why he came in. He wants to know if there's a woman that's always cold around the house.
Is that what
you're supposed to do? You know, she's always turned up the thermostat. Does that happen? You know what she'd love for the holiday? She'd love a hoodie footy pajama from Pajamagram. Oh, yes. Pajamagram.com. The super comfy pajamas. They're going to help keep her warm and looking great The Hoodie Footy combines the warmth of a hoodie with the coziness of those footy pajamas that kept you so cozy when you were a little kid. There's lots of great styles to choose from, including holiday prints and leopard prints for her wild side. And you're both going to enjoy that gift, aren't you? They make it easy. Every Hoodie Footy is delivered from Pajamagram with free gift packaging inside. And to order a Hoodie Footy, shop online at pajamagram.com. She's going to think of you every time she puts on that Hoodie Footy. Overnight and Christmas Day delivery are guaranteed. Visit pajamagram.com or call them 1-800-GIVE-PJs. That's pajamagram.com. Everybody,
that's it.
Have a great. It better be. I'll tell you, because Sam's going to be chirping the next one.
Once again, for Louie, Live at the Beacon, available to stream or download right now. $5. That's it. Don't fucking steal this. He made it nice and easy for everybody. Yeah, if it was $50, then we would understand. Steal the shit out of it.
$50 would be like, rip that Louis off.
Of course. But for $5, do it, man. You're not going to be disappointed. LouisCK.com or LouisCK.net, and of course you spell Louis.
I just
L-O-U-I-S.
Louis with an S instead of I-E.
Huh?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
What?
He's on the Tonight Show tomorrow.
Doesn't matter. You don't need to plug the Tonight Show.
L-O-U-I-S.